So the ratio is 12.5 to 87.5%. And this is remaining uranium to produce lead. So we have 12.5% left of the original uranium sample. The question is going to be, estimate the age of the sample. So,
It'd be 3/4 of...
to get to 12.5% of the original mass, let's say we start off at 0.5%, or 1.5%. 100%.
Oh, 50, I know this.
So what happens when we're talking about radioactive decay? We're going to apply a half-life. So after one half-life, how much of the sample is left?
50! I'm so smart.
10.5, actually.
And then half of 25 is?
12.5.
So, we have one half-life,
2.
2 half-lives,
3.
3 half-lives. So if we look at our notes and we look for the half-life of uranium, we'll see that it is 713 million years.
That's a long time.
How many of these half-lives did we have?
3. It's like 2.1 billion or something. On Lennie.
Go, Lennie.
Yeah.
Woo! Do the math.
2,139,000,000 years old, and you actually have the answer in your textbook, 2.14 billion years old.
Okay. Oh, okay. We get it.
How come you got 139?
Are we done now?
They rounded off after the 100th.
Are we done? Yeah, right. Oh, God. Another one.
She's lying.
I'm not
Where's
lying.
Jessica? Okay, we're showing the button.
Go quickly.
Run.
Question number 2 deals with a fossil skull of Homo neanderthalensis, discovered in northern Europe and tested for carbon-14 dating.
Where's the 731 where? Yeah, where does that come from?
That comes from the table.
Question already, yeah.
Yeah, that's information you would have. I wouldn't ask you to know that.
Okay.
So paleontologists are curious about whether Neanderthal was living at the same time as members of Homo sapiens, thought to have been living in the same area of northern Europe 45,000 years ago. Measurements suggest that the original amount of carbon-14 isotope present in the skull when Neanderthal died is only 1.56%. So, to figure out how old the sample is, we need to figure out what occurred to get us to 1.56%. So we need to figure out how many half-lives. So if we just keep this going, we already worked our way to 12.5%.
6.25.
So this would be 6.25. Oh, sorry.
You would know.
And let's half this one.
3.55.
What are you doing? Hey, Brandy.
How do you do that?
How do I do what?
I know, but...
No, that's not it.
Way to go.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Willis?
I love that
And
shit.
then when we have this,
1 point.
so how many additional half-lives?
Yeah.
So 4, this would be 5,
And 6.
and that would be 6.
Okay, it's 3. That's okay, I don't mind.
So when you divide it by 2 with a calculator, you're all good.
So, 1,
Did
2,
you not
3,
see
4,
Cameron
5,
just
6.
walk by?
Who?
Cameron just walked by. You didn't even notice.
Double that.
Really?
You should beat him up.
So, what's the half-life for carbon?
207. 120. 7. Oh, 7. 1, 1, 3. 5. 7. Okay, 7. I knew that.
Oh my
So
god.
5,730 years for carbon-14. Gonna multiply that by 6. So 0.833.
So what can you... Okay, never mind.
So 34,380 years old would be the approximate age of that.
That's old. Alright.
Is that it? Is that it?
That is it.